Have you ever felt like love, the ultimate promise of happiness, can also bring its share of heartache? What if the very pursuit that society glorifies as the key to fulfillment is secretly the source of our deepest struggles? Today we're peeling back the layers of romantic love with a Stoic lens, uncovering the hidden costs behind the enchantment. Join us as we explore whether love is truly worth the emotional rollercoaster it promises. Buckle up, because we're about to reveal the surprising truths about romance that might just change the way you view love forever. 1. The illusion of romance. Imagine you're in the midst of a passionate romance. Everything seems perfect, every moment feels like a scene from a fairy tale, and the world around you has taken on a vibrant hue. Your partner seems to be the answer to all your dreams, and life feels complete. But have you ever stopped to consider the flip side of this intense experience? Romantic love is often depicted as the ultimate pursuit in life. From countless poems to blockbuster films, the narrative is clear: find love, and you'll find happiness. British philosopher Bertrand Russell even claimed that romantic love offers the most intense delights life has to offer. But what if this idealization masks a more troubling reality? In this video, we'll explore how this ideal of romance can sometimes be more harmful than beneficial. We'll delve into how Stoicism can offer insights into why the pursuit of romantic love might not be as fulfilling as we've been led to believe. 2. The addiction of love. To understand the darker side of romance, we first need to recognize that love can be addictive. This might sound surprising, but falling in love often triggers the brain's reward system in ways similar to drug addiction. When you fall in love, your brain releases chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which are associated with pleasure, attachment, and excitement. This flood of neurotransmitters creates a euphoric experience, making everything else seem less significant. The sensation is so powerful that some scientists liken it to being high on cocaine. Dr. Helen Fisher, a leading researcher in the field, argues that this addictive nature of love leads to obsessive behavior. We crave the high, and when it's not present, we experience withdrawal symptoms similar to those of drug addicts. This dependency can create an emotional roller coaster where the highs of romantic bliss are followed by the lows of separation and heartache. For instance, think about how a breakup can feel like a personal crisis. The same brain circuits that were once ignited by the joy of love are now activated by the pain of its absence. The experience can leave us feeling as though our world has collapsed, much like an addict who has lost their source of substance. 3. The distortion of reality. Romantic love often distorts our perception of reality. This phenomenon, known as love goggle syndrome, leads us to see our partners as more perfect and desirable than they might be in reality. We become infatuated with an idealized version of them, often overlooking their flaws or shortcomings. This distorted view can make us prone to unhealthy relationships. We might fall for individuals who are not good for us, such as those with narcissistic or abusive tendencies. Love goggles can also lead us to overlook significant incompatibilities, convincing ourselves that obstacles are surmountable when they may, in fact, be deal breakers. Consider how we often make irrational decisions when we're in love. We might ignore our values, bend our boundaries, or even jeopardize other relationships just to maintain the connection with the person we're infatuated with. The emotional intensity can make us act in ways that are out of character, leading to regretful decisions and behavior. 4. The painful reality of love. The intense pleasure that comes with romantic love is often accompanied by equally intense pain. When the highs are so elevated, the lows can be profoundly crushing. Heartbreak is a common experience, and it can lead to emotional suffering, depression, and even extreme actions like suicide or self-harm. Buddhist philosophy teaches that attachment is the root of all suffering. When we become attached to someone, we make our happiness contingent on their presence. This dependency can make us feel incomplete or unhappy when they are absent, or when the relationship ends. Stoic philosopher Epictetus offers a perspective on desire and aversion. He explains that pursuing desires often leads to disappointment when they are not fulfilled, and aversion can cause distress when faced with what we wish to avoid. This principle applies to romantic love. When we attach our happiness to a partner, we set ourselves up for potential heartache. The Buddhist monk Ajahn Sona further emphasizes that our well-being should not be reliant on another person. Romantic relationships can become a source of suffering when they become a central part of our happiness and identity. The pain of losing that person can be immense, highlighting the inherent risks of romantic attachment. 5. Dependency and codependency. Romantic love often leads to dependency, which can develop into codependency. Dependency in a relationship means that one's happiness and functioning are tied to their partner. This can result in clinginess, insecurity, and unhealthy behaviors. Studies have shown that dependency can lead to increased anxiety and decreased relationship satisfaction. People who rely too heavily on their partners for emotional support may experience a lack of autonomy, affecting their mental health and overall well-being. Codependency is characterized by excessive reliance on a partner for emotional needs and self-worth. It can manifest in behaviors such as people-pleasing, sacrificing personal needs, and tolerating abuse. Alain de Botton argues that expecting a partner to fulfill all our emotional needs is unrealistic and burdensome. This expectation often leads to dissatisfaction and relationship failure. 6. Stoic perspectives on love. Stoicism offers valuable insights into the nature of love and attachment. According to Stoic philosophy, the pursuit of external sources of happiness, including romantic love, is inherently flawed. Stoics believe that true contentment comes from within and from mastering our own responses to external events. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, teaches that we should focus on our own character and actions rather than seeking validation from others. By developing inner strength and resilience, we can maintain our peace of mind regardless of external circumstances, including the fluctuations of romantic relationships. Epictetus, another key Stoic thinker, advises us to recognize what is within our control and what is not. In the context of romantic love, this means understanding that we cannot control the behavior or feelings of another person. Our happiness should not be contingent on their presence or actions. 7. Practical Stoic strategies for navigating love. 1. Cultivate self-awareness. Reflect on your own values, needs, and goals. Understand how a relationship aligns with your personal growth and well-being. 2. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries to protect your mental and emotional health. Don't compromise your values or self-respect for the sake of a relationship. 3. Focus on what you can control. Recognize that you can only control your own actions and responses. Don't let external factors, including the behavior of a partner, dictate your emotional state. 4. Practice detachment. Develop the ability to appreciate and enjoy relationships without becoming overly attached. This doesn't mean avoiding love, but rather maintaining a healthy perspective on it. 5. Embrace impermanence. Understand that relationships, like all things, are subject to change. Accepting the impermanence of love can help you navigate its ups and downs with greater resilience. 8. The balance between love and stoicism. It's important to strike a balance between experiencing romantic love and practicing Stoic principles. Love can be a beautiful and enriching part of life, but it should not be the sole focus of our happiness or identity. By integrating Stoic philosophy into our approach to romance, we can enjoy the positive aspects of love while mitigating its potential downsides. We can remain grounded and centered, even in the midst of intense emotions, and approach relationships with a clear and balanced perspective. Conclusion: the true essence of love. Romantic love is often idealized as the ultimate source of happiness and fulfillment, but its complexities reveal a different reality. Love can be addictive, distorting our perception, causing intense pain, and leading to dependency. Stoicism offers valuable insights into navigating these challenges, emphasizing the importance of inner strength, self-awareness, and perspective. As we've explored today, understanding the dark side of romance through the lens of Stoicism can help us approach love with greater clarity and resilience. While love can be a profound and enriching experience, it's essential to balance it with a solid foundation of self-awareness and emotional mastery. So is love worth it? The answer is nuanced. Love can bring immense joy and fulfillment, but it also carries risks and challenges. By applying Stoic principles, we can navigate these complexities with greater wisdom and maintain our inner peace, regardless of the outcomes. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.